Hello everyone and welcome to this video. We'll be talking about a trade example of how a 4-hour buy zone would play out according to how we trade, to our rules, to our system. Okay, so mainly what we look for, if we look for strong impulsive moves, buy and sell moves, so bearish and bullish moves. Okay, where price just starts selling very strongly or buying very strongly. This is what we do. Okay, we look for those moves, and then we just look for the origins of these moves. Okay, and then we just wait for price to come back, and then we either buy or we sell or we don't do anything. Okay, but those are the levels that interest us. Okay, and in this case, we're going to be talking about a buy zone over here. Okay, where price started buying and broke lots of previous highs. Okay, so definitely a valid buy zone for us according to our rules. So basically what we just do is just need to wait for price to come to our zone, see how it reacts, and then we decide whether to buy or to sit out and not do anything. Okay, so the only thing we need to do is just wait for price come to our zone. There it is. It is in our zone. And then there are lots of ways to enter. I've seen lots of people, they have buy and sell zones and they just enter at the top and then stop loss at the bottom of the zone, and then they just target this. But then what these risk rewards, they with 1 or 3 or stuff like that, it's not really gonna get you anywhere, because that doesn't really cover too many losses. Okay, even 1 to 5 is pretty small risk reward. So what we do is we go on a lower time frame, which is the 15-minute, and we just study how price how it reacts in the zone. Okay, like I said, there are many ways to enter. You can set limit orders in this zone on certain price levels, or you can do a manual entry, just entering manually. Limit orders are great to avoid, well, to not avoid, just to not have any emotion attached to the entry, because it's an automatic entry. So that definitely helps, especially in the beginning if you're not an experienced trader. And even if you're experienced, like, limit orders are still a great way to enter the market. But obviously with manual entries, you can normally get some tighter entries and some better risk to reward. So yeah, this really, you need to understand how the 15-minute time, well, how the price reacts to these zones. Okay, especially to 4-hour zones. So on a lower time for like a 15-minute, we study how price reacts to our zone, and then we decide to enter or not. And as you can see in this case, well, the price is definitely respecting the zone and is starting to move very, very nicely. And obviously we definitely look to add some positions over here. Okay, not just one entry. We try to add as many positions as possible that the market allows us without risking any more of our capital. Obviously we try to keep everything as safe as possible. We don't like to risk. We don't need to risk more to make more money. It's a very simple way of doing this, but it's maybe something for later. But yeah, so once you know how to enter the market according to your system, then where you need to know where your stop loss is going to be. Okay, and then obviously you need to also know what targets are going to be. Us, in our case, we target previous highs. Okay, so it could be this one over here, this one, another one over here, and this really depends on yourself. Okay, what your rules are. Obviously we would like to go for this to go to the moon, but we need to be realistic as well. And this would be a valid target. Maybe we take some profits on this level over here. Maybe we close most of our positions over here, and let's let the rest run to this. And if it doesn't hit, then and it reverses, well, then so be it. We took most of our profits here. This really depends on yourself, how you do things. But these risk rewards are definitely those are solid risk rewards. So like I said, we're not looking to have one entry over here. We're looking to have more entries, 2, 3, 4 entries, even if possible, as many as the market allows us. So we make our winners as big as possible and our losers as small as possible. This is just proper trading. This is really what we need to be looking for, because with risk rewards of 1 to 3, or it's really it's hard to stay profitable that way. Right? It's very, very hard. because I mean, even if you have like 1 to 3 or whatever, 1 to 4, I mean, you don't give yourself really much room for error. So you know, the better the risks to rewards are, obviously the more mistakes you can make, and the safer your trading is going to be, and the lower your win rate can be. So um, this is we'll just see how this trade plays out. So it's hitting our target. Well, you can close most of your positions over there, for example, according to your rules. And if you don't want to do that, you just want to get the maximum out of your trade and you're patient, well, you can wait, and then you see price is moving towards your target, and all of a sudden, well, you hit your target, and you're happy, you made a lot of profits, and a very good trade. It took literally 2 days for this trade to play out. So very, very simple. This obviously with one entry, like I said, we aim to add more entries over here as low as possible, so we have nice risk to reward. So we're gonna get 3-4 times more um, in terms of risk to reward. So this is a bit how a buy zone would play out for us. If everything goes nicely, obviously we'll definitely do some more trade recaps in the future. Maybe some sells, maybe some weekly zones. So we'll mix it up so you still learn some stuff from how we do things. And yeah, if you have any more questions about this or doubts, just send us a message on Instagram, and we'll get back to you. We'll try to help you as much as possible. So hope you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.